In the last video we watched how we could actually use Calc to center our home page here. The next part we want to look at is these 4 boxes here. We want to center those as well. So let's jump back into our Visual Studio Code. And this is this HTML from last time, but we're going to go straight into the CSS for this. So from last time we had all this code with our 4 boxes. We created something for our main and for our body. We're going to add a little bit more so we can better control everything. And in our HTML, I'm going to assign a ID to the section. So just when you assign an ID to a div block, like right down here, we just go just before the closing tag in the HTML. So just after the in and before the lesser than sign, you're going to hit space, hit ID equals double apostrophes, and end. So inside the brackets, the apostrophes, you're just going to give it a name. And I'm just going to give it a name of box container, like so. So if I had more than one section in my page, and sometimes I will, I could actually hit it by just using the ID here. Compared to if I had 3 sections and I added CSS to this, it would hit all 3 sections. So there's pros and cons of both. But that's again something you'll learn by doing more. So back to my CSS. I'm going to use my hashtag because it's an ID, and I named it box container. And using my curly brackets, I'm going to add some CSS for this. Again, what we want is to center these 4 boxes here in here instead. And I'm just going to change the background color of my main because it's a little bit dark. So something more green, I guess. So now it's a little too green, I guess. But to center this, we're going to use our box container, and we're going to use the display flex that is from the previous or 2 videos ago. And we're actually going to flex, I have to write that, so display :flex, and I'm going to use something called justify. Justify content and center. This will actually initiate the centering of the page, so of the blocks. Let's test this out. So box container, center from justify content, and let's go test it. So now you can see all the boxes are actually in the center of the page, but instead of going from top and down, which is the default settings of a page, it goes from top and then you build down. So display flex will change the alignment, so it goes from left to right, like so. So if there's room, it's going to continue putting in boxes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and when it hits the limit of the space here, it's going to continue on the next line. So pretty much like reading a book. Okay, in the next video I'm going to show you how we can align them vertically again.